Hey everybody, it's me, Grandpa. I'm down here. It's been a week since the last time I filmed. Well, almost a week. And I thought I'd show you the progress. Now, as you remember, sorry, I don't have my tripod, so I have to use this little gimbal thing. Not really a gimbal, it's a cheap little tiny tripod. Anyways, the mixture's down here. As you can see, I recommend wearing gloves. This stuff sticks to everything. It's turned into like a mush. This has been close to a week. Well, tomorrow would be a week, but I think that's as good as we're going to get, actually. Look. As I said, touching that stuff is nasty. So now I'm going to press some in. I don't really have any good containers. I have those bottles and that thing. But we're just going to press a few in there until I get some other containers. I know I got some in here somewhere. Some more trash cans and the like. And over here, you can see some that I made last week using the not quite so good stuff. And it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. That'll burn. It's nice and dry too. So what do you say we load up a few of these things and see what's going to happen? Try not to touch things. My hands are nasty now. Old knees don't like to work. Now, as I said, I'm using these old soda bottles. I just stick that anywhere. Now in this tub I have about a ton of shredded paper, right? About 40 quarts of water. I know because I had to carry a 10-quart bucket over here each time I filled it. Now, oh yeah, that is some slimy stuff. Squeeze out the water as best I can. I was checking out yesterday, found a pen in it. Kind of weird. Oh yeah, look how well that gimbal's right there. That just crunches it up. Put it in there, squish it down, grab another handful, squeeze out as much water as you can. Then I'm just packing it right down in there. I wish I had something to hold this, but I don't. I don't want that smell. There we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's already foamed right in my hand. Didn't even need to put it in anything. I could fold this into bricks with my bare hands and it would probably stay in the brick form. Might be something I end up doing. Just making a little. I'm going to leave some moisture in this one. So, okay, apparently my battery died halfway through that, and y'all didn't get to hear some pretty good stories. So, you know, if you want to giggle right now, some appreciation to them. Okay, that's enough. Now, sorry, I'm still using this crappy little tripod. My first tripod. Special feelings. As you can see, I pulled out a bunch of the goo. Down here, I made a few freeform ones. Might do that with the rest. And I filled this bucket up with them. And then, of course, I used the 2 soda bottles. Hopefully, they turn into good little burning logs, and we'll be able to fry them up. Well, you know what I mean. Use them to fire pits and camping. But it's not really a problem because Helen's always shredding more stuff. Yep, sounds on good. But Of course, this video isn't really over. It's just a pause until I get more, till the next step. But I got some chores to do. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, and this is going to be the final video in this series. Well, not series, but this video. As you can see, most of them have, well, mostly dried, and they turn into these sort of things. I emptied that. Now, I did learn that it can get kind of messy. But these have been drying for like 3 or 4 days. I can already feel that they're gonna harden nicely until we actually get a chance to burn them. Well, a couple big bags only made that many. Oh, and plus, of course, I got the trash can under there, and that blue thing's also full of them. I'm figuring like big logs. But all in all, I'm thinking it turned out pretty good. Would I do it again? Probably not, because it is messy and that water starts to stink like there's no tomorrow. And if I had an outdoor space, maybe, but as is, probably not. I may try just a paper bag with a, you know, just full of the shredding, because she's still shredding up there. She shreds everything. But you know, here's hoping that this, I don't know how long each one will burn for. Maybe I'll get a video when that finally happens. But all in all, still pretty, a good way to try to save some money and, you know, destroy your stuff you're trying to get rid of instead of just throwing it in the garbage. Because even with her shredder on full, I was able to make out names and stuff like that. All in all, it's a good use of material. Because if you ever went camping at a campground, not campground, any place really, their wood is so freaking expensive, and you only get like maybe half a burn out of it, because it's just not that much. All in all, I want to thank you again for watching. Stick by for more DIY tips. And please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, sorry, my battery died there, so add this to the end of them. And I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And anyways, again, have a nice night. Double D, Grandpa David, out.